Namaste, Pranam, Gita Dhyana. Om Parthaya Pratibodhitam Bhagavata Narayanena Swayam Vyasena Gratitam Purana Munina Madhye Mahabharatam Advaitamritavarshinim Bhagavatim Ashtadashadhyayinim Ambatvam-anusandadhami Bhagavad-gite Bhavadveshini. Oh Bhagavad Gita, with which Lord Narayana himself gave enlightenment to Arjuna, the ancient sage Vyasa included it in the Mahabharata. O Goddess, showerer of the nectar-like knowledge of non-dualism contained in your 18 chapters. O my affectionate mother, the destroyer of rebirth, I meditate upon thee. Krishna Vandana. Vasudeva Sutam Devam Kansachanura Mardanam Devaki Paramanandam Krishnam Vande Jagadgurum. Son of Vasudeva, a slayer of Kansa and Chanur, extreme delight for Mother Devaki, O Lord Krishna, the supreme teacher of the universe, my salutations to you. So, having learnt from Sri Krishna in our previous reading of the 22nd shloka of how a person adept in meditation, when he reaches that stage of meditation where he perceives, connects with the Supreme Self, connects his lower self with the Supreme Self, the kind of bliss he enjoys, for him there is no greater bliss than that. There is no greater joy than that bliss. And having attained that state, that person, that yogi, he can then withstand any of the onslaughts of the ills. So that was our 22nd shloka of the Dhyana Yoga, 6th Adhyaya that we read yesterday. Yam labdva chaparam labham manyate na adhikam tataha. There is nothing greater than this joy, this bliss that I have experienced. I have reached the ultimate pinnacle of what is to be experienced. That is the end of all. And yasmin sthito na duḥkha-na guruṇāpi vichālyate. Any kind of miseries, any kind of afflictions, guruṇāpi, the heaviest of afflictions, cannot shake that person. Na duḥkha-na vichālyate. Na guruṇāpi duḥkha-na vichālyate. The heaviest of the miseries, afflictions cannot shake this fellow. Na vichālyate. So that was the 22nd shloka. And today we are going to read the 23rd shloka again. Sri Krishna is talking about the greatness of this state of meditation, this state of dhyana. After all, he is teaching us the dhyana yoga. The 23rd shloka goes like this. Tam vidyād duḥkha-sanyoga-viyogaṁ yogasaṅjñitam sa niśhchayena yoktavyo yogo nirviṇṇa-chetasā. Yoga nirviṇṇa-chetasā. Tam vidyād duḥkha-sanyoga. Duḥkha-sanyoga is association with this pain, with the misery, association with the sorrows. Sanyoga-viyogaṁ. Duḥkha-sanyoga-viyogaṁ. This association, this attachment with the sorrows has to be detached. Sri Krishna says that because in the 22nd shloka he has told us, Yasmin sthito na duḥkha-na guruṇāpi vichālyate. Na duḥkha-na na vichālyate. The griefs cannot shake him. So, tam vidyād, having got that knowledge, having got that experience, that state by which a yogi dissociates himself from getting associated with the miseries and sorrows. Yogasaṅjñitam should be known as yoga. That is called as yoga. No miseries, no sorrows, no pain, no discomfort can shake this person. This state of dissociation, viyogaṁ from duḥkha-sanyoga, dissociation from the unity with the pain, from the attachment with the pain, from remaining one with the pain. This viyoga, this severance is termed as yoga. Sa niśhchayena yoktavyo yoga nirviṇṇa-chetasā. And how this yoga is to be performed? Sa niśhchayena yoktavyo. Niśhchayena is with determined mind. One should follow this. Not like as and when I feel like, okay, this week I'm not feeling like performing meditation, I won't do it. No, Sri Krishna says that has to be meticulously done with determination, with the niśhchayena yoktavyo. Yoga nirviṇṇa-chetasā, and that is another condition that Sri Krishna is cautioning us, that one should never do it with nirviṇṇa-chetasā, with undesponding mind, with the firm mind, with all that determination that yes, I am going to perform the meditation. Meditation is my own thing. With that determination, with that feeling, one should practice meditation. One should practice this yoga niśhchayena, with all determination. Let this disconnection from union with pain, let this dissociation from the attachment, from oneness with pain, be known by the name of yoga. There is no dukkha that can make that yogi vichalyate, that can shake him, that can disturb him. There is no misery in this world. He has detached himself, he has dissociated himself, he has disowned that there is anything called as misery or gloom or the pain in the life. There is no misery, no pain. This is called as yoga, going beyond, because he has established sukham atyantikam. He has experienced sukham atyantikam. There is no place for any dukkha. This phenomena, this condition of severing oneself from the pain, from the grief, from the sorrow is termed as yoga. This yoga should be practiced with determination and with undistracted mind, nirviṇṇa-chetasā. It is not to be performed with all the distraction, mind getting distracted to everything. It is one-pointed towards the self in ourself, by merging this little self in the supreme self. That is the objective of the yoga. So this is what Sri Krishna says, that yes, we have to, every one of us, we have to get rid of this, getting bogged down by the miseries and pains in this life. No, that is not for us. I am no way I am going to be troubled by all these miseries and pains and the ills that are happening in my life. So what? It may happen, but I am beyond that. No grief, no sorrow, no misery, no pain is going to afflict me who is sitting in this body. Body may undergo. The body and mind, and that is what mind is to be trained. Mind is to be made friends with the intellect, with the discriminative intellect. So, Let this disconnection from the union with pain be known by the name yoga. This yoga should be practiced with determination and with undistracted mind. Bliss is the real nature of man. That is our real nature. Satchidananda. We are Satchidananda in reality. Under the veil of Maya, we feel I am this body. We feel I am this person. We feel I am so and so. Which is going to remain there just for a few more years. That's it. How much a man may live? 100 years? On the time scale of Adi to Anadi, on the time scale of infinity, what is the time frame of 100 years, 110 years, 150 years? Insignificant. Or even for that matter, a millennia. Absolutely insignificant. So, that is not our real nature. Our real nature is not this body. Our real nature is Satchidananda. The Anandam, that absolute bliss, that is our real nature. It is because of ignorance that a person courts misery and suffers under its weight. It is all ignorance. It is all the act of Maya. It is all that blinding effect of Maya. It is an illusion that we are this body. When this assumed state of affair is alienated, he beams in his original bliss again. When we start understanding this reality that I am not this body at all. This body, I don't know how many bodies I have come on this earth with in the past. How many bodies I might be taking in future. So what is the real thing? It is not the body. It is the indweller of the body, which is the ultimate reality. And this indweller in the body is experiencing that ultimate bliss when this indweller comes to know that, oh, I am one with the Supreme Self. This little self, when comes to know, I am one with the Supreme Self. That is the ultimate bliss. And then in that condition, there is no place, there is no room for any pain, any grief, any suffering, any sorrow. This act is like rousing up a man from the pangs of a dreadful dream and putting him again in his wakeful state. Supposing a person is having a very frightening dream. He is shaking, he is shivering, he is sweating. That person, such a horrible dream. Maybe he is being chased by tens of ghosts, demons. And he is in such a dreaded state in that dream. Then we watch that person behaving like this in sleep, and then we shake him up. Hey, come on, man, get up. Don't get frightened. And the relief that person gets when he comes to know, oh my God, that was just a dream. That moment of joy he gets when he realizes it was just an unfortunate, frightening dream that he was seeing, he was undergoing. What kind of great relief he gets. And this is what exactly Sri Krishna tells us. This is what exactly happens when the lower self comes to know that what I was thinking all this time, this body, this world as me and mine, it is just a dream. My real state, my real wakefulness is one with the ultimate self. That is the great joy. I am out of the dreadful dream. I am out of that frightening dream of being chased by goons, of being chased by ghosts, of being trapped into those horrendous situations. Once realized, it is just a dream. We are so very safe. We start feeling so safe. We start feeling so relieved. Now, the meaning of yoga is to yoke one with one's supreme nature. That is yoga. Union of the lower self with the higher self. Not union with this body. Shake off the dream. Wake up from the dream of associating with the body. And know that oneness with the Supreme Self. That is yoga. There is no justification for anybody to invite sorrow on himself. There is no justification. There's sorrow, grief, pain. These are not befitting our nature at all. We are the Ananda. That person who makes himself over to affliction is unfit for yoga. He is not fit at all. One who keeps on grumbling, this is not right with me, this is not right in my life, everything is going haywire, I am the worst kind of person in this world. For him, there is no yoga. First of all, understand the fact. What is the ultimate truth? And then, having trained ourselves, go for the truth. That is meditation, that is dhyana, and that is the end point of this dhyana. He who takes to yoga with buoyancy of mind, fixed intention, and constancy of purpose, he can only achieve it. Fixed intention that I want to know myself. I want to know who I am. Amike. If you have that purpose, fixed intention, and the constancy of purpose. Constancy is very much required in the field of yoga. Not doing one thing today, giving up for next 10 days, and then again restarting it. No. Sound mental climate is a prelude to the yogi's getting back to beatitude, to his original state. Sound mental climate. No conflicts, no confusions, no aberrations in the mental condition. On this particular teaching of Sri Krishna, Sri Ramakrishna's teaching that goes in line, that matches with Sri Krishna's teaching in this shloka, that how with fixed intention, with determination one should do it. Niśhchayena yoktavyo yogo nirviṇṇa-chetasā. Not for the fickle-minded, not for the one with the distracted sense of mind. No, it is only for the undistracted mind and with a definite purpose, definite intention, with determination. What Sri Ramakrishna says, milk in a vessel continues to boil and bubble so long as there is fire underneath. You put the milk in a container, put some fire, at a certain stage milk will start boiling, and till the fire is there, it will be jumping in that milk pot. But when the fire is removed, its simmering stops. On this wise, in the same way, the man who takes to practice of yoga out of curiosity pursues it vehemently for some time and then abandons it once for all. A perfect example Sri Ramakrishna has given for the type of people who get so much charged up after hearing something about meditation, after hearing something about yoga. I am going to do it. Their condition is like that milk which is simmering under the fire. You remove the fire, push, the milk just comes down. There is no more simmering, there is no more bubbling, there are no vapors, there is no boiling, nothing. They will do it, they will take up to the yoga 1 day, 2 days, 3 days, 4 days, and then that's it. Then that enthusiasm absolutely vanishes, and again they are back on to their regular routine. He gains nothing. Sri Ramakrishna says, such a person, he gains nothing. And steadfastness in yoga is essential. Even Sri Ramakrishna has said this, that like Sri Krishna has told us, niśhchayena yoktavyo. The steadfastness, that determination has to be there. Without that, one can never get into this state of having that ultimate bliss. And that's why we see so much sorrow, we see so much pain, we see so much grief in the world. People get bogged down by the grief. And on this particular thing also, Sri Ramakrishna he used to give a very interesting example. That people get emotionally unattached after some certain happening in the life. Some greatest of the miseries stuck these people. And they suddenly get into that state of renunciation. I'm going to leave everything. I'm going to take sannyas. So much of misery, so much of pain, so much of grief. This world is temporary. They get into that state of mind and I'm going to leave everything. And Sri Ramakrishna used to give an example of one such person having faced some calamities in life, having faced some various grievous situations in his life. That fellow says, I am going to walk out of this householder's life. I am going to take sannyas. I am going to Varanasi. That fellow goes to Banaras. And the people at his home, they are a bit worried now. Oh, this fellow has left us. Now, what about our livelihood? Who will feed us? Has he taken sannyasa? And then after 3 months, these people, they receive a letter. I am all well. I found a good job in Banaras. That's it. So, that is what happens usually with people. That there is no constancy of purpose. There is no determination. At certain moment, they will decide, I am going to do it. They will start doing it for a few days and that's it. For that kind of renunciation, Sri Ramakrishna used, there is a term called as Markata Vairagya. It is like a monkey taking renunciation. That hopping from one place to another. Today, the monkey is hopping on the tree of renunciation. I am going to renounce everything. The next moment, there is another tree that monkey sees, which is full of worldly enjoyments. So, from this tree, that monkey will jump onto that tree to enjoy all the worldly enjoyments. Then, that fellow eats the bitter fruits and life is no good. I'm going to give up all those things. I'm going to renounce everything again. So that is what happens when there is no constancy of purpose, when there is no determination of the mind, when this niśhchayena aspect that Sri Krishna has told here in niśhchayena yoktavyo, it has to be done with determination. This act of meditation, this act of yoga, which dissociates a person from the pains, from the griefs, from the sorrows, which is termed as yoga, has to be done with niśhchayena yoktavyo. This has to be practiced with determination and with undesponding mind. The despondent mind can never get into the act of yoga. So, a very clear-cut instruction Sri Krishna has given, and we have also seen Sri Ramakrishna's example on this, that a fickle-minded person is unfit for this. So, firm up the mind first. Control the mind first. Through discrimination. We have got that beautiful faculty called as discriminative intellect. Use that faculty. Get into the strong state of mind and make that mind focus on what is the real. So that is about this 23rd shloka of the Dhyana Yoga of Srimad Bhagavad Gita. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Sri Krishna Arpanamastu. Jai Sri Ramakrishna. Jai Thakur. Jai Ma. Jai Swamiji.